but 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 we have a lot of stuff to talk about. The most important subject, the one that I want to talk about the most, is Biden's cognitive
I
decline.
have so much to say about that.
I can't wait to get into that, but I just have one thing I have to know.
Yeah.
Whose cocaine was in the White House?
Oh my gosh. Um, can I just say that I am friends with members of the Biden family, one of whom actually lives down the street from me. I think it's easy for people to figure out who does. I mean, I live in Philadelphia. Okay, fine. Ashley Biden lives in Philadelphia. Um, I did hear from someone close to the Bidens that when Hunter said he was sober, he actually wasn't sober, and this is when Biden was still president.
So it was Hunter's coke?
I can't say for sure that that particular bag of coke was his, but I'm just saying that when he claimed to be sober, he wasn't sober.
Oh, okay. I think
I
if it was
can't.
if it was
I'm
Hunter's, it
not
probably would have been an
omniscient,
empty bag.
but I'm just saying, he had this mirage of the fact that he pretended to turn the leaf, he pretended to be a good man now, but a lot of that was just a charade.
Yeah, Hunter definitely likes to party.
He certainly does. And going to that, I want everyone to know that at every event, he was in the front row, sitting like he was royalty. And a part of me was just like cringing inside because he was waltzing around like the entire world didn't see him prancing around naked with prostitutes and snorting cocaine. I just like, does this guy have no shame to be at the White House in the hallowed halls of the people's house, pretending like nothing happened, pretending like the world didn't see him in a bathtub? So finally, the scales are falling off of people's eyes, and they're realizing the mainstream media is in cahoots with the Democratic Party, and they're sick and tired of that. So I'm really glad that people like superstars like you, like Joe Rogan, and like so many, actually, you and Joe, just the two of you, and others in the podcast landscape, you guys are, putting the lie to the mainstream narrative. For example, the Hunter Biden laptop story. I'm here to be painfully honest, okay? I don't think the 2020 election was stolen, but I think it was rigged.
How do you think it was rigged?
Because the Hunter Biden laptop story was real as fuck. It was real. It wasn't Russian disinformation. The intelligence community lied, which is, I actually know Tulsi. I'll tell you why later, but she is right to question the conclusions of the intelligence community because these are the same people who told us that the Hunter Biden laptop story was fake. And the vast majority of Democrats are still going to tell you that it's fake. It's not fake. Even the Washington Post did a deep analysis of the contents of the laptop, and the Washington Post substantiated the validity of the laptop. Okay. And so the big guy, that's true. The 10% to the big guy, that's true. They checked out the metadata. It's not Russian disinformation. And you have people like Anthony Blinken lying on behalf of his boss. That is not okay. So it may not have been stolen, but it was rigged because that story should have gone out. The New York Post shouldn't have been censored. People on social media, people on Facebook and Twitter at that time, they should have been able to spread that story. And I am sorry. I'm sorry. Here, I'm going to apologize. Okay.